I'd like to begin today by talking about a fellow named Mario. I'm sure you all know Mario. Whether you've played Nintendo or not, he became one of the first video game heroes ever when he was known only as a Jumpman in Donkey Kong. He is to the video games as to what Mickey Mouse is to cartoons. He is an icon, a star. He's also pretty helpless. Why is Mario helpless? Next time you play Donkey Kong or Super Mario, don't do anything. Just let him stand there and see what happens. Left to his own devices, he will stand in place. He won't move, he won't jump. He will very quickly be dead thanks to a rolling barrel or a walking mushroom. Mario can't do anything apart from us. He is completely reliant on us, and he will go and do anything we ask him to do with our controller. He is totally dependent on us. Of course, how do we learn what to do with Mario, with ourselves? We learn from others. We learn from our parents, our siblings, and online tutorials. We learn from more experienced players who tell us where to find hidden screens or how to score more points. We rely on these wiser, more experienced players to help us become better guides of Mario. In our quest to become better followers of Christ, God has given us some wiser, more experienced believers who can guide us as well. No matter how long you've been following Jesus, there's always someone you can learn from. Even Moses, a great leader of Israel, was wise enough to know he could get some good advice from someone older and wiser, like his father-in-law, Jethro. And that is what we are going to be learning about today.
Is this thing on? We ready? We're about to drop a beat, y'all. All right, here we go. This is your memory verse for this week. Proverbs 12:15. Repeat after me. Okay,
Repeat.
Okay, drop a beat.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Proverbs 12:15.
Proverbs 12:15.
Fools think their own way
Fools think their own way
is right,
is right,
but the wise
but the wise
listen to others.
listen to
others.
Think you guys got it?
No.
No.
Me either. It might be different the next time around. So let's try it though. Ready?
Okay.
Proverbs 12:15.
Proverbs 12:15.
Fools think their own way
Fools think their own way
is right,
is right,
but the wise
but the wise
listen to others.
listen to others.
Woo! All right, let's move on.
What's up, gamers? I'm Miss Lacey.
And I'm Miss Kayla, and you're tuned in to the best gaming channel on Twitch, Cheeseball Paradise.
Today, we're going to pause our play through Exodus 2 to answer some questions from our viewers.
You guys have asked a lot of questions, and we're going to answer them for you. We're going to answer all of them.
We are? I only got 3 questions.
Okay, we're going to answer 3 of them.
Okay, all right, here's the first question. Dear Miss Lacey and Miss Kayla, how did you guys meet?
Okay, well, we didn't quite meet because we wanted to.
That's right. I've known Miss Kayla all my life because she's my big sister.
Yeah, I'm the older, wiser, knows how to pause the game sister.
Whoa, watch all that smack talk already. That can go both ways.
Next question.
Okay. Dear Miss Lacey and Miss Kayla, why do you call your show Cheeseball Paradise?
I like cheese balls, and the cheesier they are, the better. And we are going through a journey to paradise.
Cheeseballs are rock, viewers. And no, the Cheeseball Corporation did not pay us to say that.
But if they want to sponsor us, they can email us.
Okay, question number 3. Dear Miss Lacey and Miss Kayla, how come you never play games by yourselves? Why did you decide to play together?
Well, that is actually a good question. We play together because of our dad.
We used to play games by ourselves, and we'd always get stuck.
I used to get so frustrated.
Then our dad said, why don't you work together? Maybe together you can solve the puzzles in your games.
And you know what? He was right.
Our dad is always giving us good advice on how to be a better friend, how to grow closer to God, and how to share God's love with others.
And we're very thankful we have a dad like him who gives good, godly advice.
That's right. And good gaming advice.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for sending in those questions, and be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons and join us next time on Cheeseball Paradise.
That was a great few questions from our video game players, and the perfect place to pick up in the journey to the Promised Land. You see, Moses was trying to do too much. He was headed for burnout, trying to lead the nation of Israel while solving all the little day-to-day problems as well. He needed to take time for himself to rest, and he needed to offload some of the work he was doing. He was too busy trying to do everything to see he needed help. It took an outside pair of eyes and a wise voice Moses trusted to help him fix the problem. Moses' father-in-law, Jethro, shared some wisdom with his son-in-law, and it completely changed things for Moses. God used Jethro to help Moses, and if we will listen to the godly advice of the people God sends our way, they can help us as well. How about we use a video game controller to learn a little more about this?
This video game controller is how we guide characters through a game. Depending on what's on the screen depends on how we make decisions to help them in their quests. Their virtual lives are in our hands, and they trust us enough to follow every move we tell them to make. God wants us to trust Him with our lives. Part of how God guides us through our lives is giving us people who are older, wiser, and more mature in the faith to teach us. God uses parents, grandparents, teachers, pastors, and others to give us godly wisdom. And we can learn from their successes and failures. And we can apply the wisdom they give us to our own lives. If God has given you godly people, like Jethro was to Moses, thank God for them and listen when they speak. They can help you grow in your faith more than you can imagine. Ready to go play a fun game to help finish out this lesson? Great, let's jump right over.
This is it. Boys and girls, you made it back to your challenge of the day. And this time, we're going to have a little true or false game. Your job is easy. If the answer is true, point to the true board. And if the answer is false, then point to the false board. Do you think you can handle that? I do too. All right, question number 1. Moses needed help because he didn't have enough work to do. Did Moses have enough work to do? That is definitely false. Moses had way too much work to do. All right, number 2. Jethro was Moses' brother. Ooh, that's kind of tricky. Was he his brother? Definitely false. He was Moses' father-in-law. All right, question number 3. God used Jethro to help Moses. That one is true. Question number 4. God has given all of us godly counselors to help us. Is that true or false? Pretty sure that one's true as well. All right, question number 5. There is nothing we can learn about God from parents and grandparents. Ooh, do you think that's true? I hope not. That is definitely false. You guys did a great job with our true and false questions, guys. Great work.
How many of you rely on YouTube and Twitch videos to help you play video games? How many of you have at least one go-to source that can help you solve the problems when you get stuck on a game? There's no shortage of wisdom available to gamers these days. If there's a challenge in a new game, someone's already solved it. We can find someone wiser and more experienced to help us solve the same problem. Now, how many of you regularly seek help for other things? Who helps you to figure out how to do things on the piano? Or who helps you improve the way you shoot your free throws? Who helps you to know how to handle difficult situations and peer pressure with your friends? Who helps you to know how you can make time every day to spend with God? Kids, for whatever challenge you face, God has provided a mentor for you. We all have parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, siblings, cousins, teachers, and other trusted adults who have been there and done that. So God doesn't expect us to face life's challenges alone. He's going to give each one of us wise, godly counselors to help us along the way. If we listen to them, they will help us to grow in our faith and serve Him with wisdom. The difference between us and Mario is we have a choice whether we listen or not. We can follow the wisdom of godly counselors, or we can rely on our own wisdom. I think we can see from Mario that we're much better off taking advice from those who offer. Let's listen to the advice of godly people God sends our way. Our journey will be all the better for it. Now, it's time to get you all up and moving and wrap up this lesson with some worship. So stand and join us.
Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized here with you. Come on now. Now this love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. Hands up! This is real love, this is real love. Say this is real love, this is real love. Oh. Into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you.